What's up, guys? Welcome to the Chicago Auto Show, the Toyota section. Here to do a quick walk around and interior tour of some of the Toyota lineup. First, we're going to start off with the Toyota 4Runner. This is new for the 2025 year, completely redesigned. This is a big deal because the last generation stuck around for over a decade. Toyota finally gave it a major overhaul, and you can see the difference right away. It now rides on the same platform underpinning the Land Cruiser and Tacoma. It's plenty of cargo space. This means it has a better ride quality and improved chassis strength overall. Under the hood, the V6 is gone. We have a 2.4 liter I-Force Max with the hybrid powertrain as an option. Toyota brought this thing back into the modern age. Finally has a big infotainment system, updated materials, but it still keeps the rugged body-on-frame with less trade-offs than before. So this is a great option for a family, or if you want to take it off-roading. As you all know, the 4Runner is very capable with all of the options that it has for the off-roading or overlanding trails. Very customizable. There's a huge aftermarket industry for the 4Runner in general. Because this is a new model, some of those options are coming out now, but within the next 6 months there's going to be even more options to choose in terms of aftermarket type of products for this. It's a great option. It's exciting. It's been a long time since there's been a new 4Runner. Next, we have the Sequoia TRD. This is the family hauler, but also the off-roader. Comes with Fox shocks, skid plates, all-terrain tires, and a lot of other tech to get the family and your groceries off-roading or overlanding. Honestly, this truck SUV is really large, but it doesn't feel that large when you sit inside of it. It's actually very comfortable, very capable. The materials inside feel luxurious, even though it's a Toyota and not a Lexus or a more upscale brand. They really try to make the cabin feel like it has high quality. Some of the materials are shared among all of the Toyota vehicles, but on the Sequoia, especially on the TRD Pro, of course, they use their higher end materials, and you can really tell the difference. This was probably one of my favorites within the Toyota section, although it's also one of the most expensive ones in their lineup, if not the most expensive one. Is it worth it? I mean, it really depends on what you need the SUV for. If you're really going to use the off-road capabilities, it might be. If not, lower trim is just fine. A lot of space in the third row, surprisingly. The only thing I didn't like is that, of course, in the third row seats, the people back there are right next to the tailgate, so that's always a little bit, doesn't feel that great when you're so close to the rear end. And here's a RAV4 HEV. Now, the RAV4 HEV is also a great option. I mean, it's very different from the Sequoia, of course. Not as off-road capable. This is more of a road vehicle for saving gas and being economical, as you all know. But even though this model has been out for a long time, it still looks good. It's not necessarily aged as much, in my opinion. Some people might think it's a little outdated already, but the interior still feels good. Not as high quality materials on the inside as the TRD Pro, of course. Even though this is an HEV model, which is kind of on the higher trim for the RAV4, they kept the interior materials kind of basic. More similar to lower trims, at least in this particular model that I'm sitting in. Very, very capable still, of course, but very different from the Sequoia. As you can tell, Sequoia was a little bit more popular in my book. So can't go wrong with this one either, though. Next, we have Corolla Hybrid. Similar to the RAV4, just a little bit smaller. It's not the HEV version, this is the hybrid version. Daily grocery getter, great option for somebody trying to just have a daily commuter for work. It's comfortable. Inside is not as large as the RAV4, of course, because this is a slightly smaller version of the RAV4. Well, not a slightly smaller version of RAV4. It's its own model, of course, but um, Toyota just uses, like I mentioned a second ago, the same types of materials. They just step it down size. Inside, very clean, clean dashboard, less corners, less kind of a design compared to the RAV4. The seats fold down, plenty of space to even carry a medium-sized dog or any other types of pets that you guys might have. And now we have the Toyota Highlander, which is larger, and you could fit 2 medium-sized dogs or maybe even 3. It's got a third row seat, but it's also smaller than the Toyota Sequoia. It's in between the RAV4 and the Sequoia, as you guys might know. Interior looks about the same in terms of materials and that. It's very comfortable as well. These come with the 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, has a standard engine, but also have the hybrid battery pack option, just like most of the trims. The difference is Toyota puts more power and torque on the upper trims, of course. This one, the Highlander, does not come with the TRD off-road package just because it's geared more for city driving or family driving, suburban driving, or basically just road use. That's not to say it can't, but it's just not necessarily geared for that, right? Next we have the Corolla SE Hatchback. Such a fun little car, looks really good. This particular trim package has the gold wheels. Just overall reliable, economical city car or commuter car. Inside, of course, carries the same types of basic materials that Toyota uses in general. But this car in particular, instead of having an off-road version, it has more of a race car trim package called the GR, which many of you all probably know this. But if you don't, it's more geared towards the racetrack, has more of a racing type of performance package on it with plenty of power for such a small car. That's going to deserve its own video at a later time, but definitely worth a mention, worth a watch if you're not familiar with that car. Now, Toyota has always had a variety of small cars within their lineup, and the Corolla Hatchback is really nice to have just because a lot of manufacturers have crossed out the hatchback versions of their small cars. And next we have the Tacoma. The Tacoma is one of the best and most reliable trucks that have been on the market for a very long time. They hold their value really well, just like the 4Runner. And this one is a TRD package, also off-road package, which has a lot of the similar features that the Sequoia TRD and also the 4Runner TRD has. Toyota tends to use a lot of the same features in a lot of the vehicles, as I mentioned. Here's the Land Cruiser. The Land Cruiser, highly anticipated, great looking SUV. Comes in 2 different type of visual front fascias actually, which is interesting. Toyota hasn't done that in a long time where they offer a brand new vehicle with 2 different front fascias. So I would say it's worth it. It's different from previous generation Land Cruisers, but all in a good way. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. We'll be doing comparisons of old generations to new generations, more Toyota content, and more car enthusiast content in general. So please let me know in the comments if you want to see any specific type of content related to these cars or any comparisons that are more in-depth. Happy to make the videos for you guys. Excited to interact with you all as well. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.